Wednesday of Holy Week. It was a day off for Jesus, but two very significant things occurred on this hump day of Holy Week. These two events demonstrate the polar opposites of disciples' understanding about what Jesus and his mission was all about. The first was a reaction of a redeemed woman thought to be Mary. While Jesus was in Bethany, in the home of Simon the leper, a woman came to him with an alabaster jar with very expensive perfume, which she poured on his head as he was reclining at the table. When the disciples saw this, they were indignant. "Why this waste?" they asked. "This perfume could have been sold at a high price and the money given to the poor." Aware of this, Jesus said to them, "Why are you bothering this woman? She's done a beautiful thing to me. The poor you will always have with you, but you will not always have me. When she poured the perfume on my body, she did it to prepare me for burial. Truly, I tell you, wherever this gospel is preached throughout the world, what she has done will also be told in memory of her." That's Matthew 26, verses 6 through 13. The disciples accepted Jesus, or this disciple accepted Jesus on his terms. She desired to be helpful. The next example reveals one whose desire is to control Jesus. Then one of the 12, the one called Judas Iscariot, went to the chief priests and asked, "What are you willing to give me if I deliver him over to you?" So they counted out for him 30 pieces of silver. From then on, Judas watched for an opportunity to hand him over. This passage follows the last one. This is Matthew 26, 14 through 16. Judas was a zealot. He wanted Jesus to be the general and king that would drive the Romans out of the promised land and restore Israel to its glory days. It's thought by some that Judas was trying to force Jesus to act. If he could paint Jesus into a corner, Jesus would be forced to take up arms against Rome. So there was a woman with a dubious past who was willing to invest her resources in Jesus' plan, and a man who had his own plan for Jesus to follow. There are still people today who will do whatever they can to support Jesus and his mission without regard for their own personal benefit. There are also people today who attempt to use Jesus to achieve their own personal goals. Jesus put it this way. Then Jesus said to his disciples, "Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me. For whoever wants to save their life will lose it. But whoever loses their life for me will find it. What good will it be for someone to gain the whole world and yet forfeit their soul? What can anyone give in exchange for their soul?" That's Matthew 16, 24 through 26. So have a great Holy Week and a great hump day of Holy Week. And may you find the joy of service. Have a great day.